Okay, I think we're live now. Apologies. We're having some tech issues. It's been a while. Welcome to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in NHL hockey action, we have the New York Islanders in Washington, D.C. to take on the Capitals. And we already have the starting goalies. Well, I hope we're live. I'm not positive. Okay. Yes, looks like we are. Okay, thank you. I'll test the audio in a minute. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Every time on my tablet, I gotta restart it because the chat doesn't show up. All right. Live, muted, unmute, so. All right. Now we're good, I believe. There we go. Audio's good. All right. Knocking the rust off. I don't know. I thought OBS was fine earlier today, but first of all, I had to select the mic again, even though it was working. I actually tested it earlier and it was working. And I don't know. Had a heck of a time going live, too. But good to be back. Hope you guys are ready for some hockey. It's been too long, and we've only got 4 days left in NHL action before the Olympic break. So, all right. For some reason, Monument is still at commercial. Let's try the Islanders feed. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Star Strider, thanks. Yeah. First of all, Uncommon before it even started. Yep, we had a great trip. Thank you for the well wishes. And thanks for the welcome back, Star Strider. All right, let's try the Islanders. I don't know what's going on. Seemed like a long commercial break. Yeah, the game's already underway. Hey, Tanner Jordan. Sorry, technical difficulties already. I don't know what's going on. All right, we are underway. Apologies, didn't even get to the starting goalies, but Monument was still at a commercial break for some reason. All right, we are already caught up. Islanders. All right, we've already got pushing and shoving. I expect nothing less from these two clubs. Number 3 on Washington, and McClellan, I think, 32. Or no, McLean maybe? Hold on. At 1941. All right, apologies. I don't know what was going on with ESPN Plus there. Hopefully the audio level's all good, because... All right, one shot for the Islanders. It was McLean, number 32, getting into it. And yeah, I did see a little bit of hockey while I was on vacation. Some of the games that were on ESPN and Hulu were available. And I saw the Tom Wilson hit that he did not get a suspension for, not even a penalty, which was shocking after that rust penalty on Pittsburgh. But all right, back to this game. Islanders in white going left to right. Caps in red going right to left. Caps in front of their own net. That is Leonard who passed it. And they send it down the length of the ice. I'm sorry, not Leonard. I got the wrong. 6 and 9. That was Chikrin, number 6. I forgot Leonard's 9. All right, here's the wonder kid, Schaefer with the puck. They go to the near boards. Long pass gets away at neutral ice, and the Caps have it in their own end. Protas stolen here in the near corner, though. Isles sent it behind the net, and it's not cleared yet. Now the Caps get it to neutral ice. Protas couldn't handle it, though, and the Isles dump it right back in at 18:33 to go in the opening period. All right, chipped ahead, gloved down by the Isles, kept in by Protas, but I think we got a whistle for Caps offsides possibly at 1824. All right, just the one shot on goal. Oh, goalies, David Rittich for the Islanders. Sorokin has a night off. And Clay Stevenson for the Caps. Bjorklund is the backup. All right. Face-off won by the Caps behind their own net. Now they send it. It skipped Van Riemsdyk, and it's sent to the neutral ice. Knocked down, though, by the Isles and dumped right back into the far corner off the stick of D'Angelo. All right, that one's sent towards the net and saved by Stevenson. Wait, Stevenson? Yeah, Stevenson. Number 33 on the Caps. 2 shots on goal, Isles. So upset the Wild Habs game is only in French tonight. Wild. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, it was a 6th. I really wanted to do that game, too, but I like to do double headers, so. And I know it's only Maple Leafs Flames, and both teams are struggling, but I do like to see the Isles. All right, long shot from the blue line, because I just like to see Schaefer once in a while. All right. Isles take it over in their own end, dump it in. It's in the far corner behind the net. Stevenson plays it. It gets centered, but tipped away, and the Caps are going, that is Leonard. He makes a pass. He gets it right back, right up the slot, shot, and I think it was saved. Was it frozen? We got a lot of activity going on. The puck is laying loose in the crease, and the goalie appears to be injured at 17:34. Of course, the goalie is Rittich, Rittich. We're on the Isles feed because I don't know what was going on with Washington. Maybe, maybe in Canada there's no. That stinks. Oh, Sportsnet Plus, gotcha. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, good save by Rittich. But he had it between his legs in the crease, and then I don't know how he got injured though. Let's see what the Isles guys say. Rittich, is it? Okay, Dowd got a penalty here. All right, so the Caps, yeah, it was of course it was Tom Wilson who hit I forgot who it was on Carolina, but we got a Islanders power play shot from the slot, broke the stick of the Caps player, so they've got 3 guys with a stick and 1 without. It's Protas still. All right, shot. Oh, the puck hit the broken stick, and the pass got away. Schaefer tried to center it, but now it's cleared out by the Caps. Oh, what dumb luck. Terrible puck luck for the Isles. They tried to center a pass and hit the broken stick. All right, carried in by Barzal, if I'm remembering my Isles numbers right. Tipped away, kept it at the blue line, top of the circle, and out. They could not get the blue line pass. And Schaefer will pick it up behind the net. Still 2-1 shots on goal. About a minute to go on the Isles power play as they try to get in power play unit 2. Pass to the near circle, shot saved and eventually frozen by Stevenson at 16:25. 3-1 shots on goal. Isles. Good shot by, who was that? Heineman on a good pass by Duclair. I see Duclair's been ringing it up lately. All right, we got D'Angelo, Heineman, Lee, Duclair, and Druin taking the face-off. They win it, keep it in at the blue line. Long shot wide, though, and tipped into the netting at 16-18, leaving 44 seconds on the power play. Yeah, he went for the head. They're trying to say that it's because Tom Wilson's tall and the player he hit was short, but that's not in the rule book. It's on the hitter to avoid head contact. It's disappointing. Pass to the near side and blue line to the far circle. Centered. Oh, that shot was whiffed or blocked. I think he just missed it mostly. And it was cleared out by none other than Tom Wilson on the PK unit. All right, they've got 20 seconds on the power play. Under 15:50 opening period. D'Angelo to the far circle, gets it back. Long shot, save, big rebound. Van Riemsdyk sends it behind the net to Waugh, but the Isles keep it in at the blue line. Long shot, saved and held on for the whistle at 15:36. So 5-1 according to Islanders TV here. So Dowd got a slashing of the goalie. I think they said Retiche. I'll double check the pronunciation at a commercial. Hey, Derek, hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming back, everybody. I do appreciate it. All right, that's it on the power play. Washington was able to get away with it unscathed by a goal. All right, puck came loose in front of the crease and was poked away by Retiche. Pass to the near circle, and that shot is blocked, and the Caps counter. Wilson carries it in. He tried to center it, but it's picked off by the Isles and passed from Horvat to Barzal. Barzal in the near boards. Long blue line shot wide into the far corner. Kept in at the blue line. Behind the net to Barzal in the near corner. And centering pass to the far circle, just wide. I don't know if that was a return pass or not, but that was very wide. And picked up at the red line. Isles will dump it back in. I believe both teams are getting line changes. I see Ovechkin out there. Wilson sends it ahead. He missed Bouvier? I got to look up. Bolivier. That's right. I heard that. I did see some of that Caps game when the the Red Wings tied it on that weird bounce. All right, sent into the near corner. Ovi makes a pass over to the red line. Drop pass. They carry it in. Ooh, looked like interference on the Isles. No call. Red line turnover. Now the Isles have it. Schaefer shoots way wide into the near corner. Pass to the far circle for the Caps. It looks like Van Riemsdyk had it. He passes it. They get it up ahead into the zone. And it's picked up behind the net. Into the far boards. But, not kept in. Stolen. Isles going the other way in front of the Caps bench. To the far circle. Shot wide of the net. Off the boards into the near circle. Counter by the Caps. Pass. Van Riemsdyk dumps it in from the red line. And the Isles have it in front of their own bench. And a drop pass to the defenseman. Caps were trying to get a change. Looks like they held off for now. Far circle, far corner. With the puck for the Isles. Back to the blue line. Long shot goes off the boards and off the back of the net. Caps send it up ahead, and Leonard dumps it in. And the Isles send a cross-ice pass right in front of the Caps bench into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Let's see. Lee, I think, was there for the Isles. Who else is in there? Caps take it behind their own net and make a pass ahead to Chikrin. And the Isles regroup in their own end. Still out shooting the Caps 5-1. Ooh, collision there. May have been between two caps. I just saw the tail end of it. Like near the blue line. All right, behind the net of the Caps. Worked into the near corner. Now sent behind to the... Well, now the Caps get the puck again and make a pass ahead. Blanking on these names. Wilson with it in the near boards. Protas now sends one on net. Rebound Van Riemsdyk. Protas sends it behind the net. Caps... Oh, wraparound with a backhand. No good. That was off the stick of Sordif. And up ahead, Barzal chases it down behind the Caps net and gets hit in the corner by, was that Van Riemsdyk? Red line Isles have it now in front of the benches. Pass to Barzal, and he goes back to the defenseman. Caps picked up a couple shots on net. All right, into the far circle towards the net. Wow, somebody's stick went flying. Was that? I don't think it was the goalie's stick. Yeah, it was somebody on the Caps. It was a poke check by Stevenson. And the Caps have it in their own end. Both teams trying to get line changes. Pass ahead to through the neutral zone. Ovi had it for a second. He knocks it into the far corner now. And the Isles have it in their near corner. Sent around by the Caps. Kept in at the blue line. All right. Follow the puck, cameraman. Camera operator, pardon me. Into the near boards. Isles try to chip it to the center ice. It's up the near boards. Deflected towards the net. Whiffed. Stevenson, the Isles centered it. Nobody could pick it up. They had a golden opportunity as Stevenson whiffed on the clearing attempt behind the net. All right, and now Chikrin has it. He passes ahead. Caps try to dump it in. Don't think this is icing. Yeah, played behind the net by Ratish. Nice hit in the near boards by the Isles. Puck was not kept in by the Caps. Races on into the near circle. Looking for somebody to feed it to, though. Off the far boards, Schaefer's there. He passes it back to Holmstrom. Shot and a pass to into the near circle. Now to the far circle. Kept in at the blue line. And the Caps did nothing with it. Pulak lost the puck. And dumped in by the Caps. That was Lapierre. I haven't done Caps or Isles in a while, as you can see. All right, kept in. Nope, we got a trip, I think, coming up on the Isles, and we're due the under 14 media timeout as well. 9:09 opening period, no score. And each team will have their first power play, or each team will have had a power play. Schaefer holding is the call at 9:09. Schaefer. So Washington heads to the power play. All right, let me catch up on the chat. And here we'll show you what's coming up this week. I know you're anxious. We will have Maple Leafs at Flames 9:05 tonight. Only game at 9 o'clock. Tomorrow night, no doubleheader. So Sabres Lightning, those are the best records available. Canadiens Jets is the only game I get at 6 Wednesday, and we'll do the Kings. I almost said Krings. There was a penalty in the game the other night where the players carried his broken stick. Yeah. The goalie can play with a broken goalie stick, but nobody else can touch the puck with a broken, stick. Yeah, that's right. Pickard got waived, right? Kirkland too? No, I didn't see Kirkland. Thank you. But that's cool, though. you grew up playing with him. That's awesome. Thanks, Tanner, for sharing. The Isles practice arena is 15 minutes from your grandma's. That's cool. Yvonne. Yes, hello. Finally back from vacation. Yes, that's great to be back. Hey, Gracie. Yeah, 2 Sabre games for you. Tuesday, Thursday at 6. Road and away. And 2 Kings games. Friday night, they're already on their break, so we'll give UConn St. John's a whirl. And I got to double check. I hope to have Olympic hockey, too. The women's starts up real soon. I think Thursday. I'll do my best. Alex, welcome. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, we got a Caps power play. So back to the game. And we got a frozen puck by Ratish at 9:02. I see Ovi is out there on power play unit 1. I don't know if that one, did they count? Let me see if this counted as, yep, they're going to count that as a shot on goal. Boy, I may have to go back to the Caps feed. This Islanders feed's not the greatest. All right, that was a pass into the near corner and cleared down the length of the ice by the Isles. PK 9th for the Isles. Power play 26th for Washington. Woof. No wonder the Caps are struggling. Terrible power play unit. Wilson with it in the far boards. It's stolen. Off to the races. Chance at a shorty in the slot. Backhander. What a save by Stevenson, or it went high. Missed opportunity on the breakaway by Horvat. He went right between 2 Caps and went not coast to coast, but 3/4 of the ice and failed to cash in. All right, but there's an immediate clear down the length of the ice by the Isles. So, yeah, Horvat's not happy with himself for not cashing in on that golden opportunity for the Isles. I need to sit closer, I think. Into the far corner, Caps, another clear by the Isles. So Caps living up to their 26th ranking in the power play. Ovi dumps it in. And what's the whistle? Might be offsides on the Caps. Yeah, I hope to. Definitely. We're in the middle of a move this week, so I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have to, because there's nothing, there's only so much college basketball I can do. And college basketball, I always risk there being a pirated stream showing the video, so that's nuts. All right, Pat, we were supposed to get AT&T at the new place today, but I didn't realize they needed to reschedule, and I scheduled it for tomorrow. That one went just wide through the crease. That was a good opportunity for the Caps. No dice. Who was that? I think that was Milano. It looked like 15. All right, that's it. That's the power play. Both teams 0 for 1 on their first. Oh, backhander. Nice save by Ratish. And the Isles are going the other way. Looks like they have to avoid offside and go tag up, though. And the Caps have it in their own end. All right, skated to the red line and dumped in off the stick of Sandin. Into the far corner. Isles pick it up, take it behind their own net, pass it to D'Angelo. Cross-ice pass by the bench area. Looks like Van Riemsdyk is there for the Caps. And Horvat for the Isles. But both teams are getting line changes, and they dump it in. Sandin dumped it in from the red line for the Caps. Protas works it back to the blue line. Van Riemsdyk's shot is blocked. Isles have it. They turn it over immediately, and the Caps dump it in. Played to the corner, and finally out to the red line, and the Isles will dump it in with a backhander. Who is that? Oh, Holmstrom. All right, taken the other way by the Caps, over the red, dumped in, immediately sent out by the Isles, and picked up by, all right, who is that? Fahervery. I got to look up how to say that, too. Dumped in, and wow, what a hit right there. And they had the penalty box cam on, right, to see it perfectly. All right. Slapper was intentionally passed, though, off the boards, off the net, and sent out by the Isles. Barzal picks it. No, that's not Barzal. Taken to the side of the net. But I don't think that was on net or on target. And trying to get it to the crease. Got knocked out to the far boards. Caps can't clear it, though. Isles have it in the far corner. Battling is Gatcomb, Gatcomb, to the near circle. Pulak took it behind the net into the far corner. Shot was blocked. Another one towards the crease. And the rebound taken away and sent out by Fahervery of Washington. So they picked up a shot. Actually, each team just did. 7-5. Isles, no score, under 4.5 to go. So we are due 2 more media timeouts, I believe. Maybe we play through them. Long shot blocked. Rebound, far circle. Another one towards the net. And a glove save by Stevenson off the stick of Duclair. Pretty good save at 4:13. Shots 8-5 now. But still no score. And yeah. Oh, he sent it wide or high. Yeah, on that breakaway. Missed opportunity. I think he could have had a goal, too. That was, again, Bo Horvat on a breakaway, shorthanded. Hello, Jonathan. Yeah, thanks, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Let's take a look at the poll. 11 votes. So get in there, vote. Who do you think is going to win tonight in D.C.? 55% New York, 45% Washington. No, I don't want to end the poll. Oh, let's check the other games. Oh, boy. Panther. Oh, come on. Sabres. Stupid Rodriguez. Talk about dirty players. I know Wilson. Rodriguez is worse. That guy drives me nuts. So the Panthers are up 2-0 in Florida, or I should say Sunrise, over the Sabres. Vilmanis his second, and Rodriguez is 10th. Chinnikov's 10th for the Penguins. They lead the Sens 1-0, 6:03 in the first. That's it. Canadians Wild coming up probably less than 10 minutes. We'll keep an eye on Blues, Preds, Sharks, Blackhawks, Jets, Stars, Red Wings, Avs, Canucks, Mammoth, and we'll bring you Leafs, Flames, 9:05 Central. So 10 games on the slate. We'll try to update the scores periodically. Hey, thank you, Susan. Appreciate it. Makes sense on the numbers. Barzal and Bo this season. Oh, yeah, Horvat. Ice time together. Courtesy. 26 goals for 12 against. Oh, wow. Puts them plus 14. Got it. Chinnikov is so underrated. Oh, did they recently trade for him? I thought the name sounded familiar, but I didn't realize. I don't know where he came from. I'd have to look it up. D'Angelo sends it behind the net for the Isles into the far corner. Wilson tried to get it out of there. Looks like Horvat kept it in. No, sorry, that's Barzal. Blue line keeper. No, not a keeper. Gets by Pelech. And Protas in the near circle has it stolen immediately by Palat, though. Oh, that's right. They got Palat from the Devils, right? Yeah, that's definitely a Devils jersey. That I did hear. All right. Barzal in the far corner. Gets it stolen by Waugh to Wilson in the near corner. Centering pass and a goal. I think Wilson centered it. Barzal put it in. I don't know what Wilson was doing centering the puck for the Isles, but 15th goal for Barzal. Yeah, no assist because it was off the stick of Tom Wilson. And no, I don't mean Biff from Back to the Future. What happened here? Waugh had it. Waugh passes it to Wilson. Wilson sent it behind somebody, and it's not Stevenson's fault. He just got beat glove side high because Wilson decided to make a dangerous centering pass to apparently nobody. It was almost like he was looking for Barzal right in the slot. I mean, there was nothing. You can't blame Stevenson on that one. That was brutal. Wow. 1-0 Isles. Another shot saved. And we're going the other way. Caps lose it. It's dumped in. Yeah, Barzal's 15th. And the Isles have the 1-0 lead. And yes, they did just pick up a shot on goal. No icing on the Caps. Oh, trying to shake off the rust. Haven't done this in a while. Into the far circle. Centering pass off a Caps skate. And they get it and will clear it. Pass right up the middle to Leonard, I believe, in the far circle. Somebody lost a stick. More like broke it, I believe. Van Riemsdyk, I think, just sent it. And they keep it at the blue line. Cross-ice pass, Van Riemsdyk. Blue line keeper for the Caps. To the slot and into the far boards. Blue line keeper again. Long possession. Van Riemsdyk shot. Big rebound, and it's able to be frozen by Rittich at, I think that said 2:07. Man, my time was way off. Apologies. And it should be another media timeout with the shots 10-6 now. But the Isles get the first goal, thanks in large part to Tom Wilson. And they do not have the goal visualizer yet. We will get that. Oh, Chinnikov is from Columbus. Yeah, I haven't done a Jackets game, I think, for some time. I haven't done any games in 10 days, but trying to remember the last time I did the Jackets. Yeah, I do want to do the Olympics, rooting for the U.S. and obviously the Canadian women will be favored. I'm not really sure about the men. I would assume the Canadian men are favored, but I don't know. You got Sweden and Finland and, U.S. U.S. really did themselves a disservice, though. Caulfield of Montreal should be on the team. I don't know why he isn't. Why they would go with Miller from the Rangers, I have no clue. All right, the Sabres got one back. Tage Thompson's 29th. Makes it 2-1 from Krebs and Dahlin. Still 1-0 Pens. Under 3 to go in Sunrise, Florida. Just over 3 to go in Pittsburgh. And we got 2:07 here in D.C. Yeah, I don't really know. I know the women. I know the Canadian women are favored. I would assume the Canadian men are, but yeah, I just want good games. Hey, Ronnie. Hello. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right, we should be momentarily getting back. I'll make sure we're live. Yeah, I did see this. Okay, they oh, jeez. They totally missed a draw. They were showing the goalie being carried to the locker room from their last shootout win, and they missed action on the ice. Just fantastic. Why would they do that? It's not even their goalie. I'm on the Isles feed. All right, Caps have it in their own end. Pass to the near boards. Ovi tries to dump it in from the red line. Let's see. Isles move it up the near boards towards the red line. Lee makes a pass. Pellick had it, and he dumped it into the near corner. Picked up by Waugh, I believe. He'll make a pass right in front of the Isles bench. It's tipped in behind the net. Retish sends it. Did it get tipped? Because I think it went into the stands. I'm assuming it did at 108. 108. Wild have 10 players going to the Olympics plus both 1 and 2 goalies for Sweden. A little worried about injuries. Yeah. Well, yeah, I think U.S. and Canada has had some injuries lately. That's really stinks for those people. All right, they just kicked out an Islander from the draw. I think it was Barzal. Can't see who stepped in. I may have to see if the Caps numbers are easier to read on their broadcast. All right, skated out to the red line and dumped in by the Isles into the far boards. That was off the stick of Gatcombe. Battle for the puck in the near side, then sent to Sordiff, who skates it in and chips it into the far corner and is right on it. And Protas couldn't get there, and the Isles send it down. Wah tries to send it up the far boards. There's a pass. They get it to Wilson. Drop pass to and he got it back. Originally, Sordiff had it and lost it. Now the Isles have it. Far circle towards the net. Kick save into the near boards. And a penalty coming up on Washington, apparently, with 19 seconds to go in the opening period. Let's hear. They haven't done. Okay, it's got to be on Wilson. I just can't find the call. All right, so the Isles get a late power play in the first period here. Their second. Blue line keeper after the faceoff win. Schaefer passed to the far circle. Skated to the blue line. To the near circle, it's Barzal in the near corner. Back to Schaefer, far circle. Down low for Barzal towards the net. And that's the end of the period. So we have played 20 minutes down. And it's 1-0 Islanders. And they'll have a big chunk of their power play left when we begin the second period. Let me get the clock going. There we go. Hey, we finally got the Barzal visualizer, so let's do that. Again, watch 43 red, he pretty much just passes it right. He missed, yeah. He was trying to hit Chikrin, I believe, and Chikrin had his back to him. Just a really awful pass and decision by Wilson, and Barzal made him pay by burying it glove side high under the bar, near post. So shots are now 12-6. We will, I'll catch up on the chat in a second. Oh, this is the fourth game of this 4-game series, and Caps lead at 2-1 in the series. Islanders, let's see, had the first home game. They lost 4-2. That was October 11th. Then Washington was home, and the Islanders won on the road 3-1. That was Halloween, October 31st. November 30th, Islanders at home. They lost 4-1. And now the Islanders lead 1-0. The road team has won all 3 games in this 4-game series. That's wild. All right. 8-8 on the faceoffs. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play. Islanders are on their second one. 10-7 hits, Caps. 9-4 block shots, Caps. 8-2 giveaways, Caps. 2-1 takeaways, Isles. So that was Wilson slashing Palat was the call. 2-2s. Krebs tied it up from Dahlin and Tuck. So after trailing 2-0 early, I almost said the Bills. The Sabres tied it up 37 seconds into the game and then 5:54. So 2 goals in less than 6 minutes, but then they scored twice. Buffalo scored twice in under 3.5 minutes to get the equalizer. And that Chinnikov goal is the only goal in Pittsburgh. 1-0 Penguins over the Senators. And Eriksson Ek already scored 38 seconds in, his 15th from Johansson and Boldy. Wild up on the Habs 1-0. First shot of the game. Ugh. Come on, Habs. All right, again, we will have Maple Leafs Flames later tonight. All right. Hey, Ronnie. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh, the Bruins lost. Oh, the outdoor game? That was a wild game. 6-5. There was a goalie fight in that game. Yeah, 6-5 in a shootout. That's rough. Sorry. Wild finally putting Boldy as center. Maybe this could solve their number 1 center problem. Yeah, I hear you. Whew. Whew. Yeah, we got a... Nope, sorry, I got to go back to today. Yeah, Kings lost yesterday. Dang it. That was in a shootout, right? No, overtime. Yeah, I don't know what you would do with the records, but I think it's time to award 3 points for a win in regulation and 2 in overtime or shootout, and then you get the 1 for that loss. I mean, that way you're just splitting the original 3 points. Each team it gets guaranteed 1, but then you're truly playing. I don't know. I just think they got to make regulation wins mean something more. We've got way too many overtime and shootout games this season. All right, we got 15 votes. New York 53%, Washington 47. Yeah, we didn't quite finish going through this. I need to look up pronunciation. So tonight, 9:05 Leafs in Calgary to take on the Flames. Tomorrow, there's no doubleheader available. All the games are 6, 6:30, 7:30. And I'm not paying for HBO Max until maybe the playoffs. I probably will have to for the playoffs, but I'm not going to do it before then. So we'll do Sabres Lightning. Both those teams have really good records. It's amazing the turnaround the Sabres have done since the start of the year. And then Wednesday, don't get Bruins Panthers. I won't get the Hawks. So all I get is Canadiens Jets at 6. And then I had the choice of 3 games at 9. Oilers, Flames, Canucks. Not doing Canucks. So I went with Kraken Kings, the 2 best records. I don't know. Oilers might have been all right, but Thursday we get. I chose to go Penguins Sabres because I don't know. Devils are struggling. Rangers are struggling. Those games, Canes Rangers games don't do well for me either. I really thought about Senators, Flyers, and maybe Preds, Caps, but we're going to do Penguins, Sabres. Don't get to do too many Penguins games. And then the only 9 o'clock Kings, Golden Knights. And then they're off for, the men's tournament. The women's starts, I think, Thursday. Men's starts next Wednesday, the 11th. Oh, these are not super early start times for the men. The women, I think. Although, no, when they have 4. Yeah. Don't think I'll be doing any 5 in the morning games. And they sometimes have 2 games at the same time. I guess I'll try to do U.S. and Canada games, but and then anything else. Yeah, I'm not getting up for 5 in the morning though. That is for sure. 9:30, I think I'd be fine with. Well, there's a lot of 5 a.m. games. I think they try to, of course, try to slot the U.S. late. Oh, good. Yeah, some days we can do. Okay, then they're off. So they play what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight days. Then they're off Monday. And then the rest is to be determined. Okay, got it. Yeah, I have to look at the women's. Pretty sure the women's starts Thursday. I'll try. Yeah, again, depends on what we got going on with the move, whether or not I can commit to it yet. And we'll try. All right, those games are at intermission as well. Wild still up 1-0 thanks to Erickson X 15th. The fact that Vegas has 14. Yeah, that's what I had heard. They're in first place and they've got less wins than like a lot of the teams behind them. 14 overtime. Yeah. I know it that's what's so maddening. If the Sabres win tonight, they'll be back. Oh, that's good. Wow, they have climbed a long way. Oh, yeah, so you're rooting for... Wait, which division are the Caps in? I'm sorry, not the Caps. So they're trailing the Habs? Yeah, not the Islanders. Oh, so you're rooting for the Wild and, well, obviously the Sabres. Wait, the Wild are playing. They're hosting the Habs. Got it. Whoops, wrong. 60. Let's see. Buffalo, 31 wins. Jeepers. Yeah, it stinks that they don't have Shesterkin. I love Jonathan Quick, but yeah, he's not a number 1 anymore. Hey, Austin Allen, welcome. Islanders seem to be putting a good team together. Yep. Can't argue that. I can't believe how well the Penguins are playing too. But again, they've got they got 11 overtime or shootout losses, and or. So they've got 11. The Flyers have 10. And in the West, we got what? Wild 10, but Avs and Stars have 9. Knights have 14, and the Kings have 14. Yeah, see? I know I'd be doing the Kings a disservice, but that's just too many. Heck, if you look at it at just pure losses, that puts them at 23 and 31. I don't know. This 3-on-3 is not doing it. Sabres 2. Yep. Yeah, Sabres are having a heck of a season. It's good that they're back on the map here. Yep, 7-2-1 in their last 10. Wow, I did not know the Blue Jackets were on such fire. That I missed. 9-1-0 in their last 10 and 5 straight wins. Jeepers. Penguins have won 6 straight. I never know whether to trust this, though, because they had the Jets on a losing streak, and they only put it at 6, like regulation wins, when it was actually longer. Kraken 4 straight. Man. Kings are going to just hang around all year and then probably get knocked out late. Just to disappoint me in Kopitar's last season. And he's been out too. Still 1-0. Yep, thanks. Good to see you back. Hope you. Yeah, we did. Sinbin admin and I enjoyed our vacation immensely. Thank you. Let's see. Let's. I don't like their announcers, but I won't be listening to them. Let's see how the Caps broadcast is doing. Kings to me seem like a slow rebuild. Yep. Yeah, agreed. Whenever Darcy Kemper gets hurt, they struggle. I like Forsberg as a backup, but you can't start him like 3 straight games. He can't do it. All right, so no other games for a little bit. Oh, I need to take a quick break and be back. I forgot I should eat a little something. All right. I'm gonna just mute the mic. We'll get back to music soon, but I need to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. We'll leave this up so you can keep an eye on Canadians Wild. All right, we are back. We are on Monument. Let's make sure Monument Sports for the Caps. Make sure we're good. All right, no scoring changes here. All the scores still the same. Excuse me. Alrighty. Let's see. Wonder what they would net for Byfield because he's a win now player. Good question. Hey, I know I like Byfield too, but I hear you. I don't know. They're in a tough spot because the West is still wide open, and it's like, are they going to start playing better? Are they, they played so bad at home, which is the confounding thing about it too. All right. Well, hopefully, if all goes to plan, I will be broadcasting or live streaming from the new house. Hopefully Wednesday. I'll be here tomorrow night, I think. All right, we are ready for the second period. Caps in red. Dowd wins the draw. They dump it in. And the Isles skated out. They're in white, going right to left. Schaefer drops it. Picked up over the red into the ozone. Near circle deflected away. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Caps. That's right. They're on the power play. Not much going on the power play yet. But they still have a minute. They carry it in. Drop pass to Schaefer to the far circle. Schaefer at the point. Far circle again. Schaefer in the near boards to the down low to Barzal. He sends it around the boards. Kept in. They send it to the far circle. Knocked away, and Protas sends it off the boards and down the length of the ice. Picked up. They get it to Schaefer. He makes a drop pass taken by Horvat. Horvat sends it around into the far corner. Still 27 seconds on the Islander power play. Barzal switches spots now to the far circle. Barzal gets it back. He switches spots again to the near circle. Gets it to Schaefer. Far circle shot. Big rebound. Frozen by Stevenson at 18:28. Shots are 13-6 Caps. Excuse me. No, not Caps. 13-6 Isles. Excuse me. All right. Is Dowd staying out there? We got Protas, Van Riemsdyk. I think Dowd. Who else is out there? Oh, they've already. For the PK for Washington. All right. Well, Isles have it at the blue line. They keep it in. We're on the behind the goal cam. This is why I don't like Washington, I think. Their TV. Far or to the near circle taken away, and now off to the races Tom Wilson, and it's knocked away from him in the near boards. Dowd has it though in the near corner, takes a hit. Wilson trying to dig it out. Pass tipped ahead. Lee to the far boards, dumped in from the Isles bench area, and we have under 17:50 to go in the second period. Islanders are 14-3-1 when leading after the first period. Dumped in from the red line by Van Riemsdyk. Sent up the near boards by Ratish and delayed. Yeah, we're going to get icing, I think. No, they waved it off. Thought the Isles iced it. Now the Caps look like they iced it, and this one is called at 17:21. First round. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. Hey, Fish, welcome. Yeah. Yeah, well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll pack it up first, but yeah, we'll see. But thanks, Fish, for being here. Yeah, we were on vacation for 10 days, so this is the welcome back live stream. All right, cleared by the Cap, dumped in by the Caps to the far corner. Skated over the blue, over the red, and chipped ahead by, I think, Holmström, maybe? What was that? All right. Battle behind the net. Oh, yeah, Gatcombe. Sorry, not Holmström. Battle in the far corner. Centering pass goes off the stick into the near boards. Off the stick of Holmström. Yeah, that's right. He's 10. I forgot. Makes a blue line pass to Schaefer in the near boards. Schaefer at the point. Sets up. Shot. Save. Rebound. Finally frozen by Retish. No, make that Stevenson. Wrong team. And then, of course, pushing and shoving ensues at 16:25. 14-6 Isles shots. 1-0 on the scoreboard. Hey, Isildur. Yes, Barzal got set up by Tom Wilson of the Caps. A really bad pass. Flames tonight against the Leafs. Yep. I got this sweatshirt just because I wanted to see. It was the first hoodie I bought for 47 brand, which is my favorite brand in hats, fitted hats. All right, face off. Finally, into the near corner. Sent around to the far corner. Leonard is there. He gets it to Waugh. Caps take it behind their own net to the near boards and out. Picked up in their own end by the Isles. That was Mayfield. Sent ahead to the far circle. Holmström, backhander, deflected off the netting. I don't know if that was saved or if he just put that way too high. Yeah, that was Holmström. Backhander. Oh, yeah, Stevenson never touched it. Holmström just went way too high with the backhander. That's too bad. He might have, jeepers. Had a chance at a goal there. 16-6 shots. Let's say, well, not that last one, though. All right, Barzal has it after the faceoff win. He dumps it in for the Isles. And to the near boards. Trying to dig it out. No clear winner yet. And what is the whistle for? I got to listen. And they go to a side-by-side commercial. I don't know what this call was. Oh, yeah. I guess I got to turn towards the... Oh, sweet of him to be generous. Yeah, I know. It's so weird. I don't know what... He was trying to hit Chychrun, I think, but it was so behind him, and like Chychrun wasn't even looking at him. He sent it from the corner. I'll re-show the... Oh, we just had a Islander kicked out of the draw. All right, face off. And Carlson tried to send it. It's finally out of the zone for the Caps. Sent right back in by the Isles. Backhanded pass stolen. And the Caps still couldn't get it out, but the Isles take it out themselves. Barzal to the far boards, right in front of the Islander bench, off the near boards. Drop pass. Barzal gets it poked away by Dowd. Oh, Dowd got tripped. Oh, wow, no call. I thought they were going to call Barzal for tripping. Apparently not. Sent in by Dowd. Isles trying to dig it out of the far corner. Carlson keeps it in for the Caps. He gets the pass back. Sends it off the near boards. Protas sends it behind the net into the far corner. Wilson taps it back. Blue line keeper. Far circle for Wilson. Towards the net and scored. I mean, I didn't even see it, but all of a sudden it was in the net. I lost sight of the puck, and the Caps have tied it up 1-1 at 14:31 of the second. Ugh. Yeah, I lost track of that one. Did not see that go in. They say Fehervary from Wilson and Dowd was fourth. Wow, that was a rocket. Nice one-timer right up the middle. They were saying 5-hole, I think. That was a great, let's see, Dowd it was a give and go. Wilson, of course. Yeah, so Dowd got the other assist. And, geez, they missed enough time. They missed more than 10 seconds there after showing the replays. 1-1 Caps. Far circle. Oh, just missed on a nice. Oh, man, what a shot by Waugh. Caught Retish off guard, and then the rebound is put in off a wraparound. What is going on? So two quick strikes, and the Caps were down 1. Now they're up 1. 16-8 are the shots, but 2-1 scoreboard for Washington. Beauvillier, I think it's Beauvillier, yeah. His 11th from Waugh. I don't know. Oh, they're saying Riddick. I thought they said Retish. Oh, that was the Isles guy. Yeah, I thought we'll look it up. But I thought they were saying Retish, not Riddick. At any rate, he could not get his skate up against the post, and he allowed the near side wraparound. And there goes the Isles lead. Quickly. Under 13:50 to go, second period. Into the far corner. Caps try to get it out near boards. Cannot. Make a pass right up the middle and clear it to center ice. Pass right up the middle. Shot wide of Retish into the near corner. Off the netting. At 13:28. All right, 16. They seem to think it's 16-9 shots on goal. NHL.com still has 16-8. All right, we'll go through the goal. All right, Barzal's goal again. You'll see 43. Wilson passes it out of the near corner. He's trying to hit Chikrin, I believe, and just misses him. And Barzal buries it glove side high. Past, who is that, Stevenson tonight? Now we got one of the goals, Fehervary from Wilson and Dowd. So give and go. He cuts to the slot and buries it. I think they said a one-timer. Obviously, it's a one-timer. I think it went 5-hole. And now Beauvillier, his 11th from Waugh and Ovechkin. Just a near post, wraparound. A shot by Waugh. Kind of surprised Retish, and he caught it, it kind of hit him in the chest high. Rebound got, knocked towards the boards, and the loose puck picked up by Beauvillier and tucked in on the wraparound. And that's where we stand, 2-1. Sabres, 3 straight goals. They lead the Panthers in Sunrise, Florida, 3-2. Zach Benson, 7th from McLeod and Power. Senators get the equalizer from Amadio, his 8th from Clevin and Pinto. Wild take the 2-0 lead. Kaprizov's 31st from Quinn Hughes and Hartman. Blues already up 1-0 on the Preds. Jake Neighbors 14th from Falk and Tucker. Back underway here in D.C., home of the Washington Capitals. All right, into the near boards. Taken towards the net. Tough angle shot. Did it go in or did it hit the post? The goalie nearly, I guess it was off the post. Goalie nearly dislodged the net off the pegs. That would have been, of course, Stevenson. Shot by Pulak. They never showed the replay. I guess it went high because they didn't give a shot on goal. Washington are a team of goons. Yeah. Well, Tom Wilson is finally scoring. I know 10 years ago that was not the case, but I just, sort of gets into it a little bit, but definitely Wilson's the dirty player. Kept in at the blue line by the Isles. Yeah, I think we're going back to the Isles TV. I don't like this behind the net cam. That was a save by Stevenson. Another shot and another save by Stevenson at 12:57. Did we already have the under 14? It's 12:57 to go now. Maybe we did. 18-8. 2 quick shots on goal by the Isles. Yeah, they had a nice blue line shot that Stevenson saved into the far corner. And then another one from the near circle. Face off. In the near boards. Oh, glove save. Another nice one by Stevenson. That one may have been wide, though. Not sure if they'll count that on net. Oh, they already did. 19-8. All right. Showing Palat's numbers, but of course most of that was with New Jersey. Carlson, after the Caps win the draw, Protas couldn't get it out. Now it's knocked to center ice. Wilson dumps it into the far corner. Chased down by Schaefer. Isles make a pass to the red line, and, well, puck gets away, and Protas has it for Washington. They tried to get it back to Protas. That was sort of on the pass, but now the Isles have it. They get it to Schaefer. Schaefer makes a pass right in front of the Isles bench. Pass to Palat, who dumps it in from the blue line. Far circle along the boards, taken away by the Caps. Long pass gets away from Sordiff, and the Caps retreat into their near circle in front of their net. Pass to Carlson, who dumps it in from the red line into the far corner. And the Isles send it behind their own net. Picked up by Pelech and sent ahead. Now dumped in. And actually that's icing on the Isles at 11:37. 19. Oh, Caps picked up a shot. 19-9, unless it's coming up. Oh, it's probably coming up. Protas, too, really, it's smart to build strong teams. They could use some more skilled players, but are intimidating. Yeah, I kind of need to, I guess. I feel like the East is a little bit, I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering, maybe I'm not thinking about the heavy hitters in the West, but I feel like the East is the harder hitting conference, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, Isles take it. Lee, pass to the far circle. It gets away into the far corner. Into the near corner. Caps can't get it out. Another long shot. Big rebound. Loose in the crease. Finally frozen by Stevenson at 11:16. And did that... Yeah, that shot is the one that counted. 20-9 shots on goal, Isles. Yeah, I do like Schaefer though. I could see them being in on Parenko. Yeah, who's gonna get Panarin too, right? I don't know where Panarin's going yet. I don't think anybody wants to pay him though. Blue line, long shot blocked. And the Isles have to regroup and they turn it over at neutralized. Dowd sends it in to the far corner. He tries to chase it down, delivers a hit. Yeah, Dowd's a little dirty too, now that I remember. Leonard couldn't get it, and the Isles try to dump it in from the red line. And sent behind the net into the near corner. Puck loose right outside, and Leonard sends it off the boards. Now he sends it to the near side. Skated to the red line and dumped in off the stick. Let's see, that was Sandin. Why can't I remember Sandin? All right, Isles dig it out over the blue line and dumped in from the red by Mayfield. Man, right in front of the Isles bench. Now Wilson has it into the far circle. He stops. Protas in the far corner. Centering pass goes nowhere. Picked up by Holmstrom. He dumps it into the far corner. And let's see. Sent out finally by into the pass by Wilson. Got stolen immediately though. They get it to Schaefer, red line, and knocked down. Nice play by the Caps, but knocked it out of the air like waist high. And dumped in, though. This is icing on the Caps at 9:35. Washington just picked up their 10th shot a little bit ago. Who are they showing in an Ovechkin jersey? I don't know who this guy is. Don't recognize this guy. Trey Young. Oh, Wizards guard. Yeah, I would have no idea. $9:35 to go, so we are halfway through this game. And we get false start number one on the face-off now. We get it on the second try. Sent out by the Caps. Chased into the near corner. No icing by, who is that, Pellick? Yep. All right. Now carried out over the blue, over the red. Dumped in by the Isles. Behind the net. Chikrin passes. Washington gets it to neutral ice. Isles send it right back in. Chikrin again. Pass and dumped in by Strome. Behind the net. Isles get it to Palat. And it's stolen again. And the Caps going the other way. Sent up the far boards by the Isles. Into the far, not quite, Palat into the far corner. Behind the net. Centering pass to the near circle. That was wide, though. And the Caps going the other way. Dumped in by Strome. Isles take it. Oh, they took away a shot for the Isles, by the way. Dumped in, and Stevenson plays it to the far corner. Behind the net. Caps have it. To the near board. Skated out by Van Riemsdyk and dumped in from the red line. Into the far corner. Centering pass gets away. Going the other way. That was Duclair. Up ahead. Dumped in by Pageau. Pageau. Taken by Dowd. Over the red line. Dumped in to the near corner. Schaefer sends it around. They kept it in at the blue line. That shot was blocked, going the other way off the stick to the Caps. Both teams getting line changes. Long pass ahead. Caps dump it into the far corner. Retish plays it to the near boards. Skated out to the red line and dumped in by the Isles, but stolen immediately. Caps going the other way. Far board. Somebody tripped, I think, under their own power, though, not by a stick for the Caps. Sent ahead. Carlson couldn't get it. Isles try to center it. Stolen again by the Caps. Pass ahead and dumped in by the Caps as they head for a line change. Retish leaves it, and it's picked up behind the net by D'Angelo and dumped in by the Isles. Chikrin by the net. Dangerous pass and right through the crease. Wilson in the near boards. Linesman gets in the way. They dump it in. Taken again by the Isles. Pellick over the blue. Long pass to the far side and immediately lost by Holmstrom. Wilson drop pass out of the zone, though. Waugh passes to the red line, and it's dumped in by the Caps. Into the near circle, near corner. Puck gets away. Chikrin has to battle back for it. And, nice house she going. And a nice deke. And, he still has the puck right in front of the penalty box, and now he dumps it in. All right, sent behind the net by Retish. Long pass ahead. Skated back into their own end. Who is that? Who's 29? Why am I blank? Oh, Druin, Drouin. I got to look these up, though. All right. Palat into the near corner. Delivers a hit. Caps. I think that was Ovi. Long pass ahead to the far boards. Into the far corner. Missed Ovi in the near corner. Van Riemsdyk sends it around to Strome. Strome sends it. Beauvillier, I think, trying to get it. Ovi has it now. Ovi looking to the blue line. Kept in to the far corner. Strome at the blue line. That shot is blocked. Puck loose just outside the crease. Sent into the near boards, though. And sent behind the net. Ovi has it again to the far corner. Behind the net, somebody lost a stick in the crease. Now it's sent to the near corner. And a long pass ahead. Breakaway shot and wide of the net. No, man. Golden opportunity missed by the Isles. Leonard sends one behind the net. That was way wide. Schaefer got hit. The Isles having trouble getting it out. Kept in the blue line by the Caps. Behind the net again. Leonard loses it. And it's not sent out. Carlson kept it in. Oh, no, they called offside, so the Caps had to tag up. Into the far circle for the Isles. Now sent to Carlson in the near boards for the Caps. He gets it up ahead. Picked up again. That's Duclair. Duclair takes it over the red. Nearly trips over the blue. Into the near corner. He takes a hit. Far circle. Back to Duclair behind the net. Centering pass was not on target. Caps going the other way quickly. Into the far circle. Puts on the brakes. Back to the blue line. That's missed into the near corner. Puck frozen finally by Retish at 3:29. And the shots are 20-10 Islanders. Wow, that was a long way without a goal. Oh my gosh, never mind. That was a great shot off the stick of Horvat, and Stevenson saved it with the top part of the stick, not the thinnest part. So that's why that one. So that was actually a good shot. And Horvat nearly got the equalizer. Stevenson catching a break, saving it with the top part of the stick. So Bakvis, Shabanov, and Ritchie are the scratches for the Isles, and for the Caps, Chisholm, McElrath, and Trineyev. Yeah, I need to look up pronunciations. All right, we'll check the. All right, they just added a shot. 21-10. Parenko. Yeah. Habs Wild, first intermission, 2-1 Wild. Yeah, sorry. We went a long time without a whistle there. I think we're due. I don't think we had the under 10 media timeout. So if they have time, they might still do the under 6. 3-2 Sabres, 4:15 in the second. 1-1 Sens and Pens, 1:50 to go in the second. Wild, as mentioned by Austin Allen. Wild 2, Habs 1. Gallagher with his 5th from Deneau and Matheson. I guess I hadn't seen that yet. 1-1 Blues and Preds. Ryan O'Reilly's 19th on the power play from Forsberg and Roman Josi. They get the equalizer in Nashville. 6:46 to go in the first. Sharks and Hawks in probably 10 minutes or less. Same with, Jet Stars. All right, we are back. I wonder if Stevenson is related to Wayne from, the old Flyers, St. Louis and Washington. We'll have to look. I got to get Hockey Reference up. All right, face off. Caps keep it in at the blue line. Pass to the far circle. Blue line keeper again. I think that shot was blocked. I don't believe it got through. Stolen by Chikrin, and he dumps it in from the red line. Whoa, dangerous pass from the side of the net by the goalie, Ratish. And finally, the Isles get it out. Holmstrom right up the middle. Shot saved behind the net. And Washington has it at neutral ice. Glove down by the Isles. Pass stolen by Wilson into the ozone. Boy, I thought Sordiff was offsides. Sandin down low. Centering pass there. Somebody was in the crease. They couldn't get it to Sordiff. Van Riemsdyk to Sordiff. Sordiff's off the side of the net, though. And, well, still not out. Sandin has it. Isles can't get it out of their own end. And a glove save held on by Ratish. Whoops. I thought I paused it. At 2:23. Shots are 21-12, and that is the under 6 media timeout. All right, 1 second. My kids are blowing up my phone. Oh, awesome. Ow. All right. My eldest son got 2 for 3 from 3-point range and got 6 points tonight. He hadn't scored all year, so I had to congratulate him on that. All right, they added another shot for the Caps. It's 21-13. Why does this say commercial? All right, there we go. Let's make sure we're live. I don't trust Monument. Or I don't trust ESPN Plus is what I'm saying. All right. Should be Fort William, Ontario for the old guy Wayne. Okay. Clay Stevenson, Drayton Valley. What? Oh, okay. Dan, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope your weekend was. Yep. We had a great vacation. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. That's Sin Bin Sun #1. Face off won, but the draw goes all the way back. Van Riemsdyk has to go back into their own end for the Caps. To the far, let's see, near circle, make it. Blue line keeper for Van Riemsdyk. Long shot blocked. I should know who this is. Wait, is that 12 or 15? Milano? Maybe it's Milano. I thought they had a 12. I just can't see. All right. Isles did nothing with it, and the Caps are going the other way. Into the near circle. Shot. Nice save by Ratish into the far corner. Palat got it out over the red line, but it's immediately... Oh, nice block by Horvat on Van Riemsdyk's clearing attempt, and it goes into the crowd at 1:35. 21-14 are the shots. Caps starting to get... No, I thought... I know Buffalo's playing well. Somehow I missed the Habs. Gotcha. Caulfield. Yeah, I mean, how is Caulfield not... And he's American. How is he not on and Miller on the team instead? I don't understand this. They should have corrected that. I don't know why Miller's still on the damn team. All right, face off from the near circle. Taken behind the net. Sent out. And battle for the puck. And it's tied up. Oh, nice hit there. Beauvillier finally gets it out for the Caps. He was on the ground, like sitting on the puck, I think, right in front of the Caps bench. And the Isles sent... Ratish plays it from behind the net, up the near boards, dumped right back in by Washington. We got 1 minute to go in the second period. Taken over the red, into the near circle, drop pass, Holmstrom, side of the net. I don't know if that shot was on target. Caps dump it in, and they head for a line change. Quickly played up the near boards by the Isles, but this is going to be an icing call with 38.3 to go. Is it Kirby Doc? I always forget. I always think of Colton Doc, and that's his brother on Chicago. It's Kirby Doc, right? I know. I don't understand why Miller's on the team and Caulfield isn't. Yeah, that's right. I think I had seen Doc back before I went on vacation. Or maybe I saw him I don't think I saw the Habs while I was on vacation. The most I saw was that Caps Red Wings game. That was fun. Dumped in for the Islanders. It's all the way around to the far circle. Caps send it right out. Wilson up the middle. Gets it to Ovi. Ovi tried to hit Chikrin, and he missed. And we got 12 seconds to go in the period. Up the near boards, into the near corner, behind the Islanders' net. 3, 2, 1, a dump in. May have been on target. Looked like it was too high, though. That's the end of the second period. And the Caps take the lead. They were down 1-0 after 1, and now they're up 2-1 after 2. And yep, there we go. Wow, they got that clock going in a hurry. Yeah, I'll have to get out of the app and back in. Make sure. All right, 22. They added a shot for the Isles. We didn't have, no penalty. I was going to say, we didn't have any power plays except that obviously, Islanders had 141 on remaining on their second power play, but no penalties in the second period. Let's check the poll. Wow, we're 50-50. 13 votes for the Islanders, 13 for the Caps, 26 total. Be sure to vote. Yeah, Kirby. I always think Colton first. Because I watched a lot. I watched pretty much. I don't know. I saw most of the Hawks games last year when they were free. Suzuki and Caulfield, like big winger to play the boards while Suzuki gets the puck and passes to Caulfield for the one-timers. Yeah, and Suzuki works the crease for the rebounds. Slavkovsky, yeah, I like him. Helped them a lot too, but he's better on the line too. Anderson does a similar job for third and fourth line guy. Smurfs. Oh yeah, let's put the just for reference in the chat. Oh, so nope, they already took that shot away. It's 21-14 shots on goal. Islanders, but the Caps lead the score 2-1. 1916 Caps face-offs. 0 for 2 power play Islanders. 0 for 1 Capitals. 21-13 hits Capitals. 13-9 blocked shots Capitals. 13-10 giveaways Capitals. 5-2 takeaways. The Caps lead the season series 2-1. They would be the first home team to win in these 4-game season series if they hang on to this 2-1 second period lead. Oh no, the Panthers tied it up. Balinskis. It's Balinskis, I think. Balinskis? I don't know. At any rate, his fourth tied it 3-3. Second intermission. Still 1-1, Sens and Pens. Second intermission in Pittsburgh. Senators have a carryover in minute 31 on a power play to start the third. Underway in the second period, 16:55 in St. Paul, Minnesota. Still Wild 2, Habs 1. Blues take the lead again over the Preds in Nashville. 2:38 to go in the first. Buchnevich is 10th on the power play from neighbors in Cairo. Sharks and Hawks, 15:42 to go in the first. No score. Jets and Stars, 14:38 to go in the first. No score. And again, we'll have Maple Leafs Flames, 9:05 Central tonight. All right. Let's check in on the chat. Slavinator is developing into a rising star. Oh, yeah, we'll look at the standings in a minute. Helps having him there to protect Demidov, right? Demidov? I kept struggling with that name. Demidov, I think. Demidov. If the team is good now, what are they going to be in 3 years when Demidov hits his prime? Yeah, no kidding. Oh, yeah, standings. So Montreal's in third because they are 6-3-1 their last 10, and they've won 3 straight. Lightning 3 straight. Yeah, Wings lost. They're lucky to get that point against Washington. That puck, I don't know if you guys saw it. They were down 3-1, and they got back to 3-2, and then the equalizer hit that little door that the camera, like still camera or whatever, can open and take pictures from the corners from. I guess the door was open, and it caught that edge and ricocheted off the goalie and into the net. It was the wildest thing. And then they ended up think they lost in a shootout or overtime, but they still got a point that they weren't expecting. I did see that game. I mean, quite a bit of that game. So Lightning 74 points. Wow. Wings 70, Canadians 69, Canes 74. This is the Metro. Pens 67, Islanders 65. Then you got the Bruins with 68, and the Sabres with 67. So they've got a little bit of a cushion for the wild card spots. Jackets and Caps 61 each. Yeah, Jackets are the hot team right now. 9-1 their last 10, and 5 straight to get back into the playoff chase. Keep the Panthers down, please. They're 5-5 and lost 3 straight. That is good news. Senators playing 3 straight, 6-2-2 in their last 10. 59. Leafs, Leafs, I just keep hearing about how they're struggling, though. 6-2 in their last 10. They did win 1. Flyers, yeah. Flyers and Devils. Devils playing a little better, but yeah. They're not, 8 points back for the Leafs. Senators and Panthers also 8 back. Yeah, so things are getting spread out a little bit in the East. Not as tight a standings as the West. Rangers are pretty much done, especially with Shesterkin being out. Devils not playing as well. Same with the Flyers. Leafs struggling. Senators got the hot hand, but they're still, there's 3 teams with 59 points, though. Yep, so things, I mean, nobody's really out. I'd say the Rangers are. But you got so many teams to climb, but yeah. Jackets and Capitals could sneak in there, obviously. Hopefully. Just as long as the Panthers don't make it, that's the most important thing. In the West, okay, 81. Yeah, Colorado's come back down to earth a little bit. Not really. They're still 36, 8-9. 4-4-2 in their last 10, though. So Avs 81, Wild 74, Stars 73. They have played. Minnesota's played one more game than Dallas. Then in the Pacific, Knights 64, Oilers 64, Kraken 61, Wild Card also from the Pacific, Ducks 61, Kings 60. They've played one less game than the Mammoth at 60. Sharks 58, Preds 56. So, yeah. Then there's a little bit of a drop-off. Jets and Hawks 51, Flames 50, Blues 49, Vancouver 42. So, yeah, Vancouver and the Rangers are pretty much out. If they, I'd say the Blues as well. Flames, I don't know. All right. At any rate, Hawks are struggling. 2-6-2 in their last 10, lost 2 straight. I know, but is that all back with Bedard? I forgot when he came back. Excuse me. What were we looking at? Oh, Kings 8-10-7 at home. Just so bad at home. I do not understand that. Only the Canucks are worse at home in the West, I believe. Yeah, obviously. I mean, after that, like everybody has 11 home wins, including the Hawks, except for the Canucks and the Kings in the West. Ugh, it's so frustrating to see the Kings struggle so much at home. Rangers, yeah, they've been terrible at home too. Everybody in the East has, besides the Rangers, has what, 12 wins at home? No, yeah, 12 for the Flyers. Boy, the Flyers, let's see, how many have they played at home? Yep, so just three teams haven't won at least 11 games at home this season, and they are the Rangers, worst in the East, the Canucks, worst in the West, worst in the league, and then the Kings, who are in currently as of now in the eighth spot, and yet they've got the third worst home record in the league. So they're probably one of the better, if not, well, one of the better road teams at least. 15-7-7. Yeah, outside of the top three in the West, that's the most in the West as far as wins on the road. Yeah, the Rangers are decent on the road. Wow, the Rangers have only played 24 games at home. That does not, out of 56. They've played 32 road games already. That's insane. Yeah, there's not a ton of teams who have won. The Devils are 15-15 on the road. Rangers are 16-14-2. So they've just played more on the road. Yeah, so outside of like the Isles and the Penguins and the three teams and the Canadians and Lightning, so they're top 10 in road wins at least. The Kings, maybe top 8, depending. All right, I am gonna take a break. I've been chatting way too long. We'll be back. I'll leave the scores up. Wild Canadians. Yeah. Oh, Blackhawks. Bedard's 23rd. Gives them a 1-0 lead on the power play. Assists Teravainen and Bertuzzi. Jets Stars, no score. All right, but these two games are going on, so we'll leave those up. All right, going to take a quick break and be back. Please, if you're enjoying this live stream, hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button as well. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended to other potential viewers, which will help grow the channel as well. And as soon as I get moved and situated, should have faster internet, and I will be streaming to Twitch if you would rather watch on Twitch. So keep an eye out for that. Hopefully later this week. But all right, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll skip the music again. I'll be right back. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it, you being here. All right, we are back. I need to not chat so much and take my break quicker. A little rusty here. All right, let's make sure we're live on. There we go. I don't know. Why is it paused? Oh my gosh, seriously? I don't know what's going on. All right, we are on. I think I'm on the Caps feed. All right, Islanders in white going left to right. Caps win the draw, and it's dumped in by Wah. They're going Caps in red going right to left. Puck is in the far circle. Shot was wide into the near boards. Sordiff sends it to the near corner. Isles trying to send it out. Kept in at the blue line by the Caps. Into the far circle. Big shot. Big rebound right up the middle. Good save. Wow. And I forgot to start the clock. That's awesome. Pardon me. Wow. That was Chikrin, I think, who had the nice scoring opportunity for the Caps there as they pick up a couple shots on goal. Yeah. I forgot to look up how to say that guy's name, too. We got to get on that. Whoops. Did not want TCU women's basketball. All right. We will get to name pronunciations. I forgot to do that. 21-1 when leading after 2 periods for the Caps. Oh, boy. All right. Under 19:10 to go in the third period. Into the near corner. Isles can't dig it out. Back to the sent to the neutral zone. And Isles have to regroup. That was Pelech with the puck. Now they get a line change. They make a pass to the red line and skate it into the O zone. Holmstrom looking. Now a pass to the far side. That shot was wide into the near corner. That was blocked immediately out of the zone. Shot was off the stick of Mayfield, and the Caps blocked it right out. Picked up by Susie. I haven't said Susie all night. Wow. Holmstrom just got blasted, and yeah, Wilson and Mayfield are getting into it. I have a feeling that was Wilson who blasted Holmstrom. So Mayfield trying to stick up for him. So we got a fight going on. Both mostly just grabbing jerseys. They're in the far corner. Wilson's helmet's on. Mayfield does not. Mayfield hitting him, but he's hitting him in the helmet mostly. And they kind of just skated around and were tired, I think. So we'll get 5 for fighting for those two. I'm not going to put it in because I think my scoring software will think it's a 4-on-4. All right, so yeah, who ran him over? Wow, I don't know about that one. Wilson again raising that shoulder. Oh, wait, there might have been an extra 2 for roughing. Wait, what? All right, I think they gave the roughing to Wilson. All right, anytime Mayfield and they still don't have it right on NHL.com. Is this a power play or not? McLean had a penalty?
Washington goes out there 5-on-4 without its lead power play goalman. He's asking, do I need someone in the box for that minor? And he does.
Wait, they gave... Oh, I mistakenly thought Wilson got the roughing. No, it was Mayfield. So McLean will serve it. Well, I'll just put in... it's not... We'll just put in the guy who's serving it. So Washington gets the power play after a center ice hit by Wilson. I don't know. I always question every hit Wilson makes, but I don't really know on that one. 0 for 1, one shot for the Caps tonight on their power play. All right. Still, now they finally get it to the red line, pass over the blue line to Sordiff, drop pass to Chikrin, long shot blocked. Holmstrom, I believe, blocked it into the netting at 17:42. Wow, I don't understand why there was a roughing call for wait a minute. Now, with the way they have it here, Wilson, they have 2 and 5 for each. I don't get it. I don't know. At any rate, we're back on the power play. NHL.com is so bad on penalties. Oh, a nice attempt by Islanders, shorthanded, and Washington going the other way. Into the O-zone, into the far corner. So no dice on a shorty for the Isles, but they're just looking to kill, PK unit on this. Into the near circle, into the near corner. Ooh, taken down by Chikrin. We're going the other way. 4-on-3. Shot, big rebound into the far corner. Strome tries to dig it out. Holmstrom couldn't clear it as he rejoins the action. Carlson at the blue line, passed it to Leonard. Leonard shot wide, but a nice rebound by Sordiff. That's a great save by Ratish. And the Caps keep it in. Under 16.5 to go. Wow, that was tipped. I thought it was in. It was not. And we got another whistle at 16:23. And who is that? Susie having some words. Oh, a high stick. Susie gets called for a high stick. And another. It's going to be 5-on-3. Oh, boy. Trouble for the Isles here. Wow. What? Oh, nice flop by Leonard, by the way, to get this call. You have got to be kidding me. That was a terrible call. How can you call that high sticking? I'm going to the... I can't stand these Caps broadcasters. I'm sure they had no problem with those penalties. It was all crap the way they've called these last two. We're going back to the Islanders. Wow. I can't believe that should have been embellishment. If you're going to call that high sticking, you got to call Leonard for embellishment too and negate it. All right. Far circle. Actually, the picture looks better. Towards the near circle. All right, we're back to 5-on-4, though, for the Isles. I mean, trying on the PK. They clear it down the length of the ice. All right, so let's get the shots right. 23. And what's the whistle for now? At 15:57. Shots are 23-18. Back to the power play. Still a minute and a half to go on the Capitals power play. Isles playing keep away in their own end, and they finally dump it down the length of the ice. Or clear it down the length of the ice. Actually, they had it in the far corner, and now they send it back into the neutral zone, and they play keep away. Pulak clears it down the length of the ice. Played behind the net by Stevenson. Picked up by Chikrin. Drop pass to the red line. Strome. He gets it back. Drop pass to Ovi. He sends it down low behind the net into the far corner. In the slot. Comes to the crease. Not frozen. Van Riemsdyk just sent one, and then it gets cleared by the Islanders. Wow, they playing with fire there. Chikrin as power play unit 2 tries to get on. Sordiff lost it. Caps have Holmstrom and Schaefer down there. Holmstrom to Schaefer, who sends it into the far corner. Isles have it, and they work it back to Pelech, who sends it ahead. Schaefer in the near circle. Backhander may have been on net. And they're going the other way. Pass to the far circle. Beauvillier return pass to Milano, and he just missed. And now we are back to full 5-on-5, full strength. And I think the Isles had the better scoring opportunities there, shorthanded than the Caps did on the power play. Into the right up in the middle. It's cleared out again, though, by the Caps in front of the box. Sent and picked up by D'Angelo. Now passed by Pulak up ahead. Barzal passes it, gets it right back, far circle. He takes it to the blue line, now turns around. Far boards, far corner. Can't find, Carlson just took it away from him. And they send it ahead. And wait, we got a whistle. What was that for? Did it get touched? Did it hit the bench area? 13:34. Under 14 media timeout. 24-18 shots on goal. Islanders, but they trail on scoreboard 2-1. And yeah, we still got Mayfield and Wilson counting down their penalty time for their fight. Sabres took the lead again. Zucker's 14th on the power play from Doan and Quinn. 13:11 to go in the third. They lead the Panthers in Sunrise, Florida, 4-3. Senators, Penguins, 2-2. Stutzel's 26th. Novak's 10th. 2-2 in Pittsburgh between the Sens and Pens. 9:11 to go in the third. Wild 2, Canadians 1. 3:08 to go in the second. Blues 4-1 over the Preds in Nashville. 16:37 to go in the second. I think we already knew Bucknovich, or did he have 2? Yeah, Bucknovich, another one, his 11th, and Broberg's 3rd. Hawks lead 1-0 on Bedard's 23rd on the power play. First intermission over the Sharks. Jets Stars, no score. First intermission in Dallas. Dallas will continue a power play for the second. Casper's 6 gives the Red Wings a 1-0 lead in Colorado over the Lanch Avs. 16:52 in the first. Canucks Mammoth in less than a half hour. And we will have Maple Leafs Flames for you in about, 52 minutes. And hopefully we have a good finish here in this game. Right on Mayfield. I keep blanking on Mayfield's number. I don't know. Oh, he's 24. Gosh darn, I keep screwing that up. I still can't believe he got that penalty, though. I really don't understand how he picked up a roughing there. All right. Cleared out after the face-off, and Holmstrom picks it up for the Isles in the near boards. Third period, shots on goal, 4-3 Washington. Pass over the red line. Holmstrom carries it into the far corner, sends it around. Blue line keeper, D'Angelo with it, passes to the far side. Long shot blocked out of the zone. And the Isles have to regroup and pick it up. Who is that? Is Susi, number 4. All right, into the near board, sent around. Wah gets it, though, for the Caps, and Chikrin sends it ahead off the stick of Duhaime. Schaefer leaves it. It's picked up by Pulak, and he passes ahead. And taken by Cizikas, Cizikas. I got to look that up. I keep forgetting to look names up, pronunciations. Sent in by Pulak to the far corner, trying to dig it out, but Chikrin's there off of the stick of the Caps, and the Isles trying to get a line change. They have it in front of their own net. Over the blue line, pass over the red to Barzal, who dumps it in. Near corner. Carlson tries to play it out. Chipped ahead, maybe by Wilson, chased by Bouvillier. Behind the net, D'Angelo. Kept in at the blue for the Caps. Behind the net, somebody lost a stick. I think it might be Bouvillier. And the Isles make a pass, skated over the blue, over the red, and Barzal dumps it in. Behind the net, played out by Stevenson up the near boards. Not out. Now it's out. Carried over the red into the O-zone. Far circle, wrapped around the net into the near circle. Far circle, shot. Big rebound and a goal. It's 3-1 Capitals. And with the Islanders struggling on offense, who knows? I mean, they need a spark. This was, well, they don't have the goal scorer yet. Let's see. Far taken all the way around the net, centered to the blue line, and then a pass. Oh, it tipped in off of D'Angelo. That was an own goal, so it should be Dowd's goal. It went off of D'Angelo's skate or stick. Like right, he was right at the top of the crease, and yeah, he kicked it in his own net. So 3-1. So that should be, yeah, they gave it to Dowd from Sandine and Frank. Yep. Unfortunate mistake by the Islanders. Really could not afford that mistake there. Under 11 minutes to go. 3-1 Caps. All right, sent into the near boards. Kept in by Sandine for the Caps. He's at the blue line. Caps trying to get one change. Now they get somebody out there. Puck is sent behind the Isles net. Kept in blue line again by the Caps. Into the near corner. Duclair trying to dig it out. And he passes to a defenseman who takes it behind the net. All right, right up the middle. And dumped in from the red line by the Isles. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck along the near boards. Blue line keeper sent, and Wah sent it ahead. They get it right in front of the Caps bench. Red line steal by the Isles, and they have it in their own defensive zone. They get it to Schaefer. Schaefer over the red, into the blue, or into the O-zone. Far circle, shot, Holmstrom. Big rebound, cleared by the Caps, but I think it went into the bench area, so there's a whistle at 9:42. And a TV timeout. So, yeah, we're back on the Islanders feed. Would have liked to have heard what they were referring to. Blues, the underachievers of the year. Yeah, they had a rough start. Then they were playing better, and now they've sunk back down again. They're up 5-1. Parayko's first. How's that his first? 5-1 in Nashville. 25-9 are the shots. Yeah, no changes in any. Oh, wait. As pointed out by Austin Allen, Demidov's 12th from Hudson and Carrier, and the Habs tied it. 19:43 expired into the second period, so just before second intermission. And the Habs got the equalizer heading into the second intermission, 2-2 in St. Paul, Minnesota against the Wild. And, yeah, no changes in these other scores either. Still 4-3 Sabres, 2-2 Sens and Pens. 8:15 to go in Florida, 5:12 to go in Pittsburgh. Yeah, these are the 3 6 o'clock games. All right. Again, Demidov's 12th of the year, equalizer on the road for the Habs. Just stretching this window out a little bit. There we go. All right, we are back from commercial. Make sure we are live. Says we are. All right. Face off. Caps. Wah sends it behind the net. It gets away from Protas, kept in at the blue line by the Isles. Barzal centered it, and it sent. Horvat did nothing. Schaefer snapped his stick. He sprints to the bench, gets a new stick. Protas shot, rebound, not frozen, and the puck is still loose, and the Isles have to chip it out to center ice, where Chychrun has it. Isles getting a quick change. They take the puck over at the neutral ice. D'Angelo with the puck and dumped in. So 3-1, under 10 minutes, actually under 9 minutes to go now. Isles need to press the issue and get back into this game, or it's going to be sayonara time. Blocked shot off the stick of Pelech. Protas sends it around. Pelech picks it up behind the Isles net. D'Angelo, who just had the own goal, dumps it in. He goes and hits Carlson. Protas has it in the near boards. Mayfield couldn't get it out of there, though. They keep it in, though, on the other side. Shot blocked again. D'Angelo with the rebound. Or the loose puck, I should say. I'm thinking basketball. Duclair sends it around. D'Angelo keeps it in at the blue line. Cross-ice pass. Taken to the blue line by Mayfield. They get it to D'Angelo. Long shot. Blocked. Oh, good play by D'Angelo. Otherwise, the Caps were off to the races. He was on his butt and put it into the put the puck in the far corner. Not his butt. Pardon me. Leonard battling in the far corner. And the Caps clear it. But I guess it's not icing, as Retiche has to play it. Picked up by Soucy behind the net, looking for the breakout. Long pass ahead, stolen, and Bouvillier dumps it in. Retiche to the near corner. Picked up by, Pulak. Long shot, Sundin, and it's glove saved and held on by Retiche at 7:12. Let's see, 26-22 are the shots for the Isles, but they're down 3-1. Oh yeah, we got to do the Dowd goal visualizer. I'll try to remember that next break. All right, face off. Shot by Ovi. Good save by Retiche. Caps Bouvillier sends it to the near circle, or near corner. Now sent all the way around to the blue line by the Caps. Far circle deflected. Picked up by the Isles. Long pass deflected into the near boards. What? And picked up by Schaefer. Over the red into the O-zone. Schaefer's shot high and deflected into the netting at 6:39. All right, it's getting late. Islanders really need that next goal, and soon. All right. Face off. Sordiff in the near circle for the Caps. Islanders win it, but the shot is blocked. Holmstrom sends it back. D'Angelo with the puck. Under 6.5 to go in the third period. Chikrin near boards, but D'Angelo keeps it in. Sends it behind the net. Up the near boards. Blue line keeper deflected into the far corner. And Sordiff gets it out of there. Up ahead. Wilson pokes it ahead. Pelech in the near corner. And drop pass by Holmstrom. Islanders trying to get a line change. D'Angelo with the pass. He's slowly skating towards the bench. I wonder if he's okay. That was very slow and deliberate. Shot from the near circle was high, though, by the Isles. It's back into their own end. They pass it to Mayfield. Mayfield works it up the near boards. And it's dumped in by Palat. Barzal with the puck. Drop pass to Mayfield. Mayfield shot off the post, or the goal post. The right post. And finally, the puck is frozen by Stevenson. 5:17 to go, and the Isles are down 2 on the road in D.C. to the Caps, 3-1, as we get the under 6 media timeout. Assist Hudson. Yeah, they got the equalizer late in the second, 1943. Hudson has 48 assists. That is insane. Wait, Hudson's another guy that should be on the Olympic team and is not. I think he's American too. I don't know what is with, or is he? He might not be American. I know Caulfield is, though. Man, I just don't understand Caulfield not being on the U.S. team. I really don't. All right, any score changes? Yes, Claude Giroux's 11th from Stutzel and Batherson, and the Sens lead the Pens in Pittsburgh. And they're heading to a power play with 5:07 to go in a 5-on-3 power play with 5:07 to go. Wow. They got it at 14:52, so not that long ago. 5:08 remaining. Yeah, no changes. Still 5-1 Blues. No score in Dallas, but they're just underway in the second. All right. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you did, thank you so much. Welcome to any new viewers. Glad you're here. We will have Maple Leafs Flames 9:05, so about just under 37 minutes to go till that one. All right. Hopefully later this week I'll get everything set up the way I want it at the new home, and I can get comfortable. All right, 5:17 to go. Face off in the near circle. Isles try to keep it in. Dowd makes a pass, and it's sent out by the Caps, but yep, no icing, and they did pull their goalie. I did not see that. Under 5 to go. Extra attacker on the ice. Shot by Schaefer. Glove save by Stevenson. And another shattered stick, but it wasn't Schaefer's this time. 28-23 on the shots. 4:52 to go in the third period. Again, they pulled Ratish. I really got to look that one up real quick. Near circle face-off. Won by the Isles. They keep it in. Schaefer at the blue line. Holmstrom sends it around. Behind the Caps net. Dowd trying to dig it out for the Caps. Near corner. Oh, that looked like a boarding by Chikrin. That was a dangerous hit. No call. Shot by Holmstrom. Big rebound, but it's frozen by Stevenson. Somebody lost a helmet, I believe, at 4:29. Wow, that I thought that could have been boarding. I don't know why they put power play. Peugeot against Strome on the draw. Near circle. Schaefer, whiffed on the pass. He managed to get a blue line pass to the far side. Why didn't they pick up that stick earlier? Or is this another broken stick? All right. Islanders have to take it right in front of their own net. And they're back in their own end. Skated up. Barzal dumps it in to the far corner. 4:04 to go in the third period. Battle for the puck in the far corner. Kept in. Pass to Holmstrom in the near boards. Near corner. Holmstrom to the blue line. Schaefer to the far circle. He gets it back. Loops back to the blue line. Now sends it down low. Behind the net. Islanders, they briefly lost it. I thought Strome might get that out of there. He does pass it, and Sandin sends it to the neutral ice. Caps try to get a couple quick changes. Isles are going to go ahead and get some changes too. Under 3.5 to go. Down 2. They pulled the goalie with 5 to go. And Schaefer passes it. It's taken by Duclair behind the net. Now picked up by D'Angelo, who sends it ahead. Caps intercept it and send one, but it's behind the net into the near corner. Isles behind their own net. Almost lost the puck. Under 3 minutes remaining in the third. Up the near boards, pass to the far boards, pass to the near boards. Duclair with the puck. He has Palat with him. D'Angelo to the far side. Centering pass. Shot blocked in the near circle and deflected out of play with 2:39 to go. Shots, let's see, still 29-23 according to NHL.com. I have not been drinking the water tonight. I got to remember. All right. Near circle face-off. Isles couldn't keep... Well, now they keep it at the blue line. Schaefer skates, shoots. Big rebound to the far circle. Barzal. Oh, it's cleared and into the empty net. Oh, wow. That was a long, fast shot. 4-1 Capitals, and that should just about do it. I mean, there's still 2:25 to go, but it's getting late here for the Islanders. Yeah, where did this shot come from? Schaefer shot it. They're showing... Wow, that was like full length of the ice. They don't have the goal scorer. Looks like they're congratulating Fahervery. Oh, yeah, we didn't do the Nick Dowd visualizer. I apologize. Forgot to do that. All right, they had to put Riddick back in the net. It's 4-1 Caps. Mayfield takes it behind his own net. And it works it to the other defenseman who sends it up the far boards. Pass to the center, shot, high save, big rebound into the far boards. Oh, they gave the goal to Carlson. I don't know why they were. Oh, tipped and into the netting at 1:59. Did they not give them a shot there? Yeah. Carlson's 10th on the empty net from Protus. Why were they showing that other guy? Why was everybody congratulating him? What? I don't know what that even meant. All right, under 150, now under 145 to go. Sent around behind the net, and that was icing on the Caps at 140. (30-24) shots on goal. Here, let's do the Dowd visualizer. You'll see it goes off the stick or off the skate of 77. Yep, there it is. All right, dude. I don't know what you're even talking about, but you're gone. I don't know what any of that was about. Have a nice life. 1:25 to go. Into the, let's see, behind, far corner from behind the net. Caps take it out to the red line. Protus looks injured. Sordiff. Maybe he got slashed on the right wrist. That would be my best guess. Yep, Duclair's heading to the box. Yep, slash on the wrist by Duclair. That was nasty. Hopefully Sordiff's all right. This could get ugly in the last minute. He's obviously in pain. He's definitely not faking this. A slash on Duclair with 1:09 to go, and the Caps will have a 5-on-4 power play for the rest of the game, provided they don't score. All right. Blue line keeper, far circle, blue line pass, Sandin with it he gets it back. Near circle shot was blocked and finally cleared. That was a shot by Milano. Doc scored. We have a Habs lead. Kirby Doc's 7th from Suzuki, who has 47 assists. And Dobson's 26. Unbelievable. Still 19. Oh, really early in the third. 12 seconds. Dang. All right, near circle. Islanders behind the net. Oh, I see some more of whatever this guy was spamming. YouTube held 2 of the 4 comments, thankfully. I don't know what this guy's problem was, but he's hidden from the channel. That's going to do it. That's the end of the game. 4-1 Caps. Yeah, would have really loved to have done Montreal, Minnesota, but I opted to do the doubleheader instead. Maybe that was not correct, but we'll take it. Islanders lose, Caps win. 4-1 Washington over New York. So hopefully what is this guy even like? Why? Whatever. I'm glad I hid that guy and didn't allow that to keep going. All right. So we got the Dowd. You saw it go in off of D'Angelo. Here's the long, like red line empty netter by Carlson. He gets it like next to the net. Holy cow. That was like the entire length of the ice. He was even with the WSH here behind the net, according to the visualizer. That was probably the longest shot I've ever seen in a game, to be honest. 30-24 was the shots on goal as well. All right, please come back. In 25 minutes, we will have we'll have the pregame for Maple Leafs at Flames. We'll keep an eye on the other games. Another final to pass off here. Thanks to Claude Giroux's 11th at 14:52 of the third. The Senators beat the Penguins in Pittsburgh 3-2. Sabres got another one. Josh Doan from Krebs and McLeod. Doan 17th at 17:51. They beat the Panthers in Sunrise, Florida 5-3 after trailing 2-0 early in that game. And then they took a 3-2 lead. Yeah, screw Evan Rodriguez. Canucks Mammoth, no score, just underway. Wings 1-0 over the Avalanche in Denver, first intermission. Jets 2, Stars 1. Perfetti, Velarde for the Jets, and Robertson's 31st on the power play for the Stars. Rantanen's 48th assist, Hintz 28th. Holy cow. Velarde's 21st, Perfetti's 6th. Scheifele has 39 assists. Velarde 28. Wow. Hawks get another. Connor Murphy's 4th from Grzelczyk and Donato. They lead the Sharks 2-0. Still 11:48 to go. Second period. Blues 5, Preds 3. Forsberg and McCarron cut the lead from 4 down to 2. 2 with 2:20 to go in the second. Canadians 3, Wild 2, 16:38 to go in the third. Would love to do bonus coverage of that, but I guarantee it probably will not end by 9:05. So yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't get Austin Allen's the goal. Yeah, I like to see Schaefer once in a while. Usually Caps games do better than this too. I gotta say I'm a little disappointed. Probably has a lot to do with the fact that haven't had a game in 10 days, and also, there's gonna be more competition, I think, for hockey going forward, especially with the NFL all but wrapped up as well. All right, yeah, we will be back in a little over 20 minutes, under 22 minutes. Boy, which game do I put on? Wait, that game's over. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll catch a little bit of this. Where the heck is where is this game? Do I not get that? Where the heck is Canadians Wild? Why am I not seeing it here? Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm going to watch a little bit of that as I get ready for the next one. All right, that'll do it. Like and subscribe. Do me a favor. Really helps grow the channel. I appreciate you all. Thanks for tuning in. Going to be back in 20-ish minutes. Until then, take care. Sinbin Stream signing out for now. Hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Be well. Sinbin Stream signing out. And bye-bye for now.